Whakapapa is a term that we know well. At its simplest form, whakapapa means to place in layers. When talking about whakapapa, we're often referring to our kāwai tangata, our lineage from our ancestors, the layers of our genealogy. Our whakapapa connects us to generations of knowledge about who we are as Māori, the good and the not so good. What we can learn from whakapapa is that we have many examples from those who have gone before us, examples that can teach us how to live well today and in the future. However, as a consequence of colonisation, some of us may not know or have access to our whakapapa, or the social structures that support learning and knowledge about our whakapapa. Some may also face challenges seeing the positive parts of being Māori. As we engage in the dimension of whakapapa within the Whiti framework, we can build a deeper understanding of the stories that connect us to people, histories, and the natural environment. Through whakapapa, we understand that we come from a line of ancestors who in turn come from a line of atua Māori. We also learn that whakapapa connects us to all living things. When we learn the whakapapa of the kumara, we see its connection to the atua rongo, a child of Ranginui and Papatūānuku. Everything has a whakapapa. Whakapapa connects us to the past, the present, people around us now, and those that are to come. We can ask ourselves, what kind of ancestor do I want to be? From a perspective of mauriora and whānauora, whakapapa connects to our sense of our own identity and also the values and behaviour we live by, the ancestor we will become. The connection between whakapapa and our values and principles are even deeper. Whakapapa outlines relationships, how we connect with each other through our connections to ancestors, and even broader to our connections to awa, moana, maunga, and waka. Within the concept of relationships, we also have roles and responsibilities that are guided by whether we are parents, children, uncles, cousins, and if we are tuakana or teina. These roles are guided by values and principles such as mana, whanaungatanga, manaakitanga, tika, pono, and tautoko. Whakapapa can also guide us on how we relate and engage in our own roles and responsibilities, and how we respect and support the roles of others. This acknowledges the importance of building, maintaining, and, at times, rebuilding relationships with others inside and outside of our whānau. Finally, whakapapa is a way of knowing and understanding. Understanding whakapapa allows us to understand what something is, where it came from, how it relates to those things around it, and how it should be treated in order to maintain it. Whakapapa is a way of understanding something in context. This is acknowledged as an important way of thinking, and we can apply this to our challenges, new learning, and our growth. Within the Whiti framework, engaging in activities in one's traditional spaces is seen as an important pathway to well-being and a secure cultural identity. Going to our maunga, our awa, our moana or our marae allows us to connect with the mauri of those places, the stories of those places, and to walk in the footsteps of our tupuna. We can engage with whakapapa by sitting with our mātua or karaua to hear their stories of tupuna, events, and those values and principles that act as guides to well-being. We can write a pepehaha or learn a pūrākau that describes how our ancestors or atua lived their lives. We can also explore the whakapapa of our concerns and our abilities and strengths. Whakapapa can start with learning more about you and the tupuna you want to be. Mauri ora.